How's it going, everyone? We're going to look at the starter decks, and I'm going to highlight some of the cards within there which I think are very notable that, if played correctly, can really help you win games. First of all, I want to rank the starting deck, so if you just want to start playing, I think I can rank the starting decks for you. And I would rank it in this particular order. I would rank it as monsters first, Scoia'tael, a very close Scoia'tael, Skellige very closely behind, still pretty strong, Northern Realms and Nilfgaard. They're kind of tailing back. So monsters, Scoia'tael at the top, Skellige kind of a middle, very close behind, third, and Northern Realms, Nilfgaard tailing quite far behind, I think. So if you want to give the Northern Realms starter deck a go, well, I don't think it is necessarily the most cohesive and best starting deck. I think it will counter monster weathers a little bit, which is nice. So let's look at our leader card, FOLTEST, and you can't go wrong with him. He's a very good, solid leader card. It works in any deck. Basically, you boost all of your loyal units by 1, wherever they are. So we've got 25 cards in the deck. So you place him down, and everything gets 1. That's 25 value if you manage to play all your cards. Okay, plus the 5 there. So he's just a strong card, but it's split between all your cards, obviously. You will probably play him as one of your very first turns, if not always your first turn, throughout FOLTEST, to make sure that you don't play a unit out and it dies and then you've lost the value. So he helps protect things from dying too, which is great. So TROLLOLOLO here is an 11 strength silver, and he doesn't really do anything, but he's got 9 armor. So if you're not sure what the armor mechanic is, it basically absorbs a given amount of damage dealt to this unit. So he's got 9 armor, so he can absorb 9 damage without actually taking any hit to his strength. The armor doesn't count to your total strength though, but it does protect the unit. Now, the issue with this is that you don't have cards that convert armor into actual strength, which they do exist, but you don't have access to them, unfortunately. So this is really just going to sit on the board, not doing anything with this armor. Now, the opponent probably won't actually attack the armor because it's just going to absorb it, so it's not going to do anything. So really, this card is going to be useful for taking weather hits. Fog, for instance, hits the highest unit. So an 11 will probably be the highest unit. So you stick him into weather, and the armor will take the weather hits for a while. So it will protect all your other units. So this guy is going to be really important if you come across a monster deck. So I said this in the previous video, but again, do copy the power of an enemy. You hold him back is probably until your final card, so you can copy the highest thing that the opponent has to get the most value out of this card. And likewise, the Commander's Horn, which boosts 5 adjacent units by 4, which is 20 strength. You'll want to just casually line up 5 units. It's not too difficult, especially if you use the cards which summon other copies. In this case, that would be the Temerian Infantryman. Play one of them, and the other ones come from the deck. So that's automatically 3. So, you know, Commander's Horn, just casually line up 5 units in case you do want to play if you've got it in your hand. So that's it for the Northern Realms starter deck. As you noticed, there wasn't many notable cards here. A lot of their cards don't really synergize together or are just base value. So let's have a game and see this particular deck in action. I feel like most of their value is just pure value. There's no real combo like you saw with the Skellige a moment ago. There's no real combo like the Scoia'tael and the Dwarf synergy. We've got some machines that don't synergize. We've got some other things that don't synergize too well. So, okay, so for mulligan reasons, we don't want Roach. Get rid of him. Get rid of we'll get rid of that. Right, again, we only want one of him, so we're not going to risk getting a second one. So we'll just quit. I go first this time. Great stuff. We'll start with FOLTEST, our leader card. Yes, we will. That'll boost all loyal units by 1 wherever they are. So everything's, all my units are going to get +1. Quite a strong one. You know, I don't put many points on the board, but put them in the deck. It'll be good. Okay. But I do think the dwarfs quite strong in general. They're good, solid cards straight away. So I have to worry about that. Right, we're going to put those there. I don't want to die. We're setting up our Commander's Horn very quickly. I think this game is going to be one of I need to figure out when I need to pass.
Left, right, left, right.
I'm going to use Commander's Horn and then consider passing. We'll see. So, because I went first, I'm at a card loss already. I mean, I'm on 8 and he's on 9. Oh, why would you do that? That's not good at all. Again, he copies the power of a unit and he copied the 6 instead of the 8, which is strange. Let's do that. That's 20 strength if you get it. I'm quite far ahead. I'm about 20 ahead. 19 to be exact. Oh, here we go. He's going for a big card. Probably going to be Geralt. Everyone's got Geralt. Everyone's got Triss. So it's Triss. Okay. I'm going to play a big card straight away. Again, now I'm like nearly 30 strength ahead, you know. So we're about 27, something like that, 25, 24, 23, I don't know. Okay. He needs 13, no, is it 12 strength? Yeah, he needs 12 strength to win. 12 strength's not too difficult to come by. I mean, that dwarf himself is worth 12. They're worth 12. So 12 is pretty easy. I went first, so if I pass and he has to place one card, it's still alright for him because he can pass in round 2 and get that card advantage back. So it's really on me to keep pushing here, really. So I'm going to place my sort of weaker units because I'm quite far ahead. So I'm going to play this 11.
To arms!
We're going to try and keep this 15 alive and see if he buffs it even further. Okay, he's passed. Okay. I'm going to pass. That was a good pass by him, I think. I mean, I'm one card down, but I'm going to dry pass. It's a term we call when the board's empty in round 2 and you just pass straight away. Or dry passing. Alright, we use 5 random allies by 3. Maybe. I think. Yeah. Okay, so. We're going to enact a dry pass. He's got one card advantage over me, but the board is empty in round 2. I pass. He places one card onto the board. So he loses one card advantage. Now we're even. And then he passes. In the next round, he goes first because he won this round. And then he goes down to 6. And I'm still on 7. So I've gained card advantage now. I'm ahead. Great. We are going to draw one card, so I'm going to be on 8 and he's on 7. Right. I mean, that's an okay card, but 10. Got no synergy with it, so. He goes first. We're both on 8, but he's got to play a card, so I'm ahead. So again, I get the last say. So he's got resilience, but there isn't a 4th round, so that resilience is not good. So that's not a great card to get in round 3 because it's just 6 strength, no extra value whatsoever. I'm not even going to bother with it because resilience doesn't do anything at the end of the game. Put this guy down. You notice my guy's got a shield under his strength numbers. Okay, that is armor. So this is he can absorb that amount of damage. But that armor doesn't count to my total score. Okay, so he's got like 4 damage protection. I'm thinking about doing rain, which deals 1 damage to 2 random units on the turn start. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 damage if it stays on the board.
Your will be done.
Give it a shot. He could clear it. But if he doesn't, he's going to be taking 2 damage every turn. Until at least these are dead. He's playing into it. Which is not necessarily a good thing to do. Like 12 down. This guy's got 9 armor. I mean,
Let's
what
get
you're
this
seeing
over
here is a
with.
mishmash of particular cards. I've got some cards which are machines that you saw me move away. I've got some cards which are armor based. They're a mishmash of particular cards. Do 12 damage to that. 13, sorry. So my weather's just about got good value now. In fact, it's probably a bad idea to hit that. Now my doo-doo's not big. Never mind, we'll just try and do that alive, isn't it? Misplay by me.
Left, right, left, right.
Tremendous Horn. Alright, we've got good cards here. Good strength. That boosts 5 allies, so let's put this down.
How can I help?
Irish protection. You guys can't see that. Okay, doesn't matter. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, you can see I'm keeping Doo-Doo behind because obviously at the end of the game he's probably going to have the most strength. So I've got the biggest potential to copy something. And I had to hold her back because I didn't have 5 random allies to boost. So she's a bit of a weird card. I don't necessarily like her too much. I do have 5 random allies now, so
How about a game of Gwent?
here we go. And let's see what his last card is.
Elven Blarney. Coming! Coming!
Well played.
Bad. Not bad at all.
I mean, I don't know if people hate that or not. You know, I'd well played even if I lost, but